Here at SoraNews24.com is a story by Jessica, entitled We Investigate Tokyo's Most Haunted Spot, Kohoku Bridge. Haunted Tokyo. At the risk of sounding clickbaity, you really won't believe what we found. Scaring myself here. You have to figure that a city like Tokyo, with a long, violent history and a population of over 13 million, is crawling with ghosts. And the most haunted place in this town, with so much potential for haunting, is supposedly Kohoku Bridge. We sent our Japanese language reporter Rio to visit in the dead of night to see if he could scare up some spooks. Here's his report. Tokyo's Adachi Ward is the third largest out of 23, and famous as the birthplace of Japanese actor and artist Beat Takeshi. But did you know it also has the capital's most haunted spot, the Kohoku Bridge? This 1,473-foot bridge across the Arakawa River has long been a hotspot for spirit sightings. It's also been said that if you cross the bridge at night, you will be cursed. So is it true? Let's find out. At first, finding out the truth was really my only motivation for going, writes the author. Thank you, Red Monarch, for the super chat. And for the super sticker, which is bravo. I guess it's a cat or chipmunk, or a cat-chipmunk hybrid, clapping and saying bravo. Excellent choice, Red Monarch. A friend had mentioned that the bridge was really scary and that he had seen ghosts there on 3 occasions. Ghosts are scary, but day by day, a curiosity about the unknown began to build, and I felt like I had to get on my bike and go see it for myself. This is their crack reporter. Has to get on his bike. It's almost like I was being summoned, he writes. In the freezing winter cold, I got on my bicycle and set the bridge as my destination in my smartphone. And he has GPS. The desire to discover if the rumors were true added strength to each turn of the pedal. Watch out, specters, here I come. At just past 2 in the morning, I arrived at Kohoku Bridge. Surrounded by a pitch-black embankment, the bridge was sparsely lit here and there by yellow streetlights. In that dark and ominous atmosphere, I began to feel anxious and afraid. Standing at the foot of the bridge, not a single other figure was in sight. But perhaps at this late hour, it would be more unusual to see someone. Suppose I do see someone coming towards me, I thought, as I stepped out onto the bridge. That disquieting image floated through my mind, but I gathered my wits and resolved to make it across no matter what. What would be waiting on that deserted stretch? Honestly, I was starting to get scared. I realized I had no plan for what I would do if something actually appeared. Should I turn back? Well, I had come this far, and my friend would probably laugh if I didn't go through with it. Plus, my curiosity was drawing me onward. Boy, it's a real blow-by-blow here. Finally, I reached the midway point. I shivered and wondered if there was a ghost lurking in the shadows of an arch. There was absolutely no car traffic, so I was totally alone. It was the kind of complete silence that signals you've stepped into haunted territory. The urge to flee was building. The sound of my racing heart was so loud, surely anyone or anything nearby could hear it. Please save me, Mother. Finally, the end of bridge was in sight. If I wanted to avoid being cursed for crossing the bridge, now was the moment to turn back. I broke out in a cold sweat, but I psyched myself up and crossed the final step. I'm not afraid of you. Do your worst, I blurted out. Even now, I'm not sure where it came from. And at that moment, I saw. And of course, the pictures are gone. It says, I saw, ... and he has 2 pictures. At the foot of the bridge, an adult magazine and a banana peel. Who in the world left that there, and when? It couldn't possibly be an offering to the spirits, could it? I didn't have a good look at the content, but with a title like Young Playthings, it must be full of all kinds of deep insights, writes the author. I was suddenly more interested in meeting the owner and sharing a drink and some adult conversation than encountering any spirits. But I think we can conclude that Kahoku Bridge is indeed a mysterious place. By the way, it's been a few days, and I haven't seen any signs of being cursed myself. But any readers wishing to check out Kahoku Bridge, or any of Japan's other haunted spots, should do so at their own risk. You never know what you might find.